Welcome back, everybody. I'm fairly certain that we have the audio that was causing me issues with being super quiet resolved. That's because I turned off the in-game chat. With that said, the ship has got a few updates. I removed the energy to ammo converter things that were here and here because they had some issues, and also it seemed, to me everything seems kind of cheaty because we're using mods, but those were just making ammo
inbound.
from, yes, I know, they were just making ammo from literally nothing. So when I removed those, I just put in our shields. I just kind of spread them throughout
Meteor
the empty
storm
space.
inbound.
I know. Anyway, that's that. I also removed the vents that were on the ground here and here, here and here, and put them up there. It just makes more sense. It covers up the whatever they're called, the conveyor ports and everything like that. I believe that really kind of catches us up to everything that we have done off camera. Yeah, that should be about it. And at least the start of this, we might go up and we might take on the raiding station, because I don't like that right above my base. Just principled. Anyway, we have our weldless battleship gray ship. We need more pizzazz. I don't know. There's a couple different options here on the paint job. We could do white, and let's see here. Actually, you know what? Let's check out like white with clean armor, maybe. I don't know. I mean, it's got a little bit more action happening to it. It is turn that off. A little bit more detail to it. I don't know. Yeah, that's a possibility. But I'm gonna need your all's input into different things. I was curious about the gold. Come forward. There we go. So we got. I don't know if it not this. Let's see here. We do that and that, maybe that with this. Does that make it better? No. Okay, so it's like it's gold, but it's got this random, I don't know, silver? Chrome? I don't know what that is. It's okay. It's okay. And then the other option would be this and this, which is what I've been experimenting with off camera, and I'm kind of partial to this because it's just a flat unibody, kind of simple but still shiny black. But you can see the whatever, not a hexagon. Is that a hexagon? Whatever a six-sided shape is in the paint, you can see that. But that looks pretty sweet. I just don't know how well that's going to show up on the camera up in space, where we're going to probably be a majority of the time. It seems kind of important to have that sorted out. This does not do so well with the white, unfortunately. If it was the same thing with the white, it would have probably been a done deal. But then it does, I don't know, all kinds of shapes and stuff that I don't get it. Why couldn't it be the same in the white? But yeah, it just, we've got like a ruler here, so like if we go out fishing, we can just go lay a fish down and make sure it's within regulation or something along the top there. I don't know, something about this. And it's not even really white. It's like gray with some white accents and stuff like that. Do I do this one here to make it like what I'm talking? that just does basically the same thing in a slightly lighter shade of gray, but not white. So there's a couple different options. I am not entirely sure. Like I said, my preference is probably this, but I want to hear what the community has to say about ship paint and what options I should go with. And I will check them out and probably, I don't know, not probably, maybe change them. But for now, I think we're going to go with this. It's pretty sweet. I like it, you know. So the insides, I'm probably gonna have to do some fine detailing with some other colors, maybe some silvers or chrome. Probably not gold. That's a little too, you know, I don't know, king-like or lordy for me. I don't like that. But yeah, I mean, it's dark. I get it. Let's turn off that stuff. So, and maybe put this away. So yeah, it's pretty dark, but then it just draws your attention to the windows, which I guess, you know, that kind of works. But yeah, and then we get a nice view here in the cockpit of, I mean, you can see on the floor here, well, maybe kind of the six-sided hexagonal whatever. But yeah, it's just everything, just kind of the little screens pop, everything it is, but and of course this right here all pops. It's got a little bit of a Darth Lord, you know, maybe Lord Vader, Kylo Ren kind of, you know, Star Wars kind of thing going on with it. But yeah, that was my thoughts. I want to hear what you all have to say about the colors. Do we do this? Do we take on a signal? Yeah, there it is. You know what? Why not? Have a few drinks, relax, take on a pirate base, because you know what? I'll be honest. This is the pirate alcove of the area, not that place. This is our place. We're the pirate alcove. Okay, let's see here. Are we on page 1? We are on page 1. So let's turn this on. Everything should come on. Let's go to work. You know, I didn't really check to see what was in our cargo. We are operating a little slower. Maybe that's because we are in gravitational pull still. I should also put our landing gear up, huh? So let's do that. You're up, you're up. No, hold on. Alright, let's put up this. Put up that. Okay. We should probably have everything closed up before we take off. I need to program that in. Let's check out this raiding base. Pretty sure all my weapons are on. I don't even have a bar for that. But all the weapons should be set to counter offensive weapons. And that will not destroy their thrusters. So hopefully they will, I don't know, have some sort of dampeners on, stop, so that we can harvest them or something like that. Apparently we're friendly with these guys.
Meteor storm inbound.
What is that? Not allowing me any closer, huh? Okay, well, how do we target? Is it T? Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Alright, how about this? Let's just go into our control panel and we just hit weapons. What weapons do we have available to us? Blister turrets, fusion. You know, let's just do blister turrets, and let's just turn these on to neutral. Target neutrals on. That should just pretty much take care of anything. I guess that's our shield, is the giant. We're not going to have anything left with this by the time we get done with it. Apparently there's still a weapon on there somewhere. It must be like maybe there's an inside kind of weapon or something. I don't really know. Are we literally just maybe you all are just a little bit crazy here. Blister turrets off. Stop targeting. These things, I mean, they should only be targeting weapons. You know what? Before things become too late, let's see if we can do a bit of looting mid-battle here. I don't know if this is a good idea or a bad idea. Probably a bad idea. Those guns might shoot me. What is this? Oxygen generators. It's a terrible idea. There's nothing left. We're never going to loot anything. We're terrible pirates. We just... My God. We're not even pirates. We're basically just assholes. Where is your cargo? Alright, are you guys finally done? Thank you. I thought I had you all turned on to just weapons, and apparently you are turned on to kill it all. Alright, well, that's that. I guess we are done here. Nothing to see. Apparently this is more of a war crime than anything, and we will just walk away. Just walk away. Yeah, that was probably a war crime. Let's just, I don't know. Let's, this piercer here. Let's see what happens with this. I don't know. I don't mind a good battle. At the same point, I also... Why before we stop? Actually, we could probably turn off the hydrogen. Might also be better to burn it down in case I get shot, but yeah. Let's just head this way. see what else is out here. Have a drink, relax, celebrate our win in what is apparently very much a peaceful interaction between us and pirates that we totally should not have done. I don't know, maybe they had a place in there for me to trade at or something like that. Probably should have talked to them first. But I don't want peace, I only want war. Now, what does a piercer look like? Because apparently my shields don't want to let me get that close. So that's what a piercer looks like. Yeah, I don't know. I suspect that anything we do is probably gonna entangle us. Alright, well, apparently that's no longer a thing. All our guns are doing is shooting meteors. That's kind of weak sauce. Maybe something else out here. I don't know. Let's see what this planet is here. I believe this is the one we thought was Earth. But yeah. Just do a complete blind jump and hopefully we're close. Got to start setting up some waypoints here and stuff like that. Yeah, gotta wait for those to charge up. I think they're at 35% now, which is impressive. 45%. So our power is fine. Oh, we got some reavers. Hold on. Reaver butchers. Apparently, they found me because I was teasing their friend, and I got 2 of them. This could be interesting. Or a Reaver butcher and a Reaver charger. I don't know exactly what that means. So we'll keep recharging our systems and take these guys on. Boys don't want to do this. Yeah, I gotta really revisit my settings on these weapons because I really think that they are doing more than just weapons. They really seem to kind of be doing everything, just kind of whatever it is. So, yeah, it is what it is. I guess I'll look into that now. Alright, let's go up to the top here. Blister joints. You are set to offense. Target the offensive weapons. Disruptors. You are set to offensive weapons. EMPs. You are set to offensive weapons. Fusion reactors. Repair lasers. Offense. What else do we have? We got meatballs. What are you set to? Offensive weapons. phaser arrays. You are all set to offensive weapons. Phaser pulse weapons. You are set to offense. Ship tetra laser. You're just inside. You know, slinger cannons. You are set to offensive cannons. So everything should be set to just offensive weapons. Yeah, that's disappointing that all we keep doing is just wrecking house with no booty to be had on any of that.
Meteor storm inbound.
Should probably be looking for more platinum, because as it turns out, putting shields and ion thrusters on stuff is, God, it's so expensive. Shields are incredibly expensive. We only had like 6K when we were done, and that was off well over 1 million of the platinum, and I don't really know space engineers' thoughts on that. Oh, okay, hold on. Let's, number 6. Yeah, let's just do a blind jump. Hopefully this doesn't shoot us past the planet. Nope, still not there. Certainly closer, but still not there. Alright, well, you know, there's that. Alright, third jump. How close are we going to get? Wow, this is pretty freaking far away. 3 jumps to get here. And we're still not here. Are we there yet? Well, we have a Reaver Voyager right up there. You know what? Screw it. Let's see what's going on with that. We're full ions right now. I turned the hydrogen off at some point. But we need to rid the world of these Reavers. And as it turns out... Oh, you're in a cert. Well, either way, we need to rid the world of things. No, I don't know if we're quite ready for a dangerous encounter with a Reaver. But maybe you put your voice in the chat below and you say, hey, you absolutely should do this. There we go. Wasp. Alright, let's turn around here. Alright, well, that menace to society is gone. Now, where is that? Don't think that we were flying towards Earth. Is that the planet we were flying towards? No, I'm pretty sure. I want to say this is where we were going. It's more Earth-like regardless. I don't know where we were headed. Oops. Oh, sorry about that. Alright. Gonna keep heading towards what appears to be Earth-like planet? I'm not entirely sure. Our jump drives are ready, but I'm pretty sure that's gonna take us past that. In fact, we'll know right away if we do this. We are not allowed, or we crush into it. Or we go past it, I guess. Nice. Now then, that definitely looks like Earth. Our place is here. So, where to go from here? It would be cool. Those are not cities. Okay, never mind. I thought those were city lights. They are fractals of whatever. It would be cool if they had big ass cities on this and you could do some urban fighting too, but that is not a case of things. I'm not entirely sure this is even Earth, so yeah. Let's do this. Let me turn on the forward thrusters here. Earth-like? Question mark? There we go. Oh, I should probably adjust that to say jump point. No. GPS. Earth-like.
Meteor storm inbound.
Yeah. We have that. Do I save that? No, I guess it's just automatic. Alright. Cool. Let's see. It looks like the sun is rotating around these worlds in this way because space engineers, the planets don't revolve, the sun revolves. So there's that, and we just go with it. Well, I think this might not be Earth-like planet because it seems like it is very high altitude. Also, what are you? You know what? You're more interesting. Let's go check out this. I don't know what that was, but that's over with, so very uneventful. seems like it could be Earth-like. It just seems like the altitude is really high. I thought Earth-like was 30K, not whatever this was. Either way, we should probably be prepared. If this is Omicron, and I'm not entirely sure, landing in a desert is probably not an opportune place. We probably want to be near water somewhere. Looks like it would be over that way. Game freeze? What's going on here? Game froze. Alright, perfect. Now
I would estimate in the neighborhood of about 15 seconds to impact.
Cool, I'm at 11% loading your server. 13.
Maybe a little longer.
Hopefully.
I can see shadow. Your ship on the ground.
Perfect. Everything is great. No issues here. Everything is fine. I'm panicking.
If you get in and it has not crashed yet, I would say press the space bar immediately.
All I have to do is nose up. It should have downward facing thrusters. The problem is I was not doing that at the
Hit
time.
the space bar immediately.
Yeah? What does that do?
Yes.
Oh, the lift up, lift off, lift off.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Because you are working on flying to mountains. Too.
Perfect. Oh, God, it went from 50 to 100 back to 50. God damn it, what is going on?
Yeah, it does that to me all the time, too.
Piece of shit. Let's do this. You're 100%. Just kidding. Good old Spaceballs. All right.
I'm assuming since I see the ship lifting, you are back in.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I see you come to a complete stop.
All right, cool. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was recording or not. Everything is fine. Well, that was sketchy. Definitely sketchy as fuck. All right. Yeah. So yeah, you got a beacon for me? Where are you at? On the other side of the planet, I assume?
That's a good question. Yep, I'm on the other side of the planet.
All right. Well, I will start my journey to the other side of the planet. But if you have a beacon, that would be great. How do we share beacons, by the way?
I'm back.
Hey, man. Yeah, so do you have a beacon you can share with me so I know where I'm going, or?
Well, right now you're going further away than what you were when I left.
That's why I was asking for a,
What are you staring at?
some assert stuff. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Now, did you see the blue flickering that happened?
Yeah.
Okay, that is the deflector shield going on. So something got through your shield and hit the deflector shield.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, if you could send me a GPS coordinate for you, that'll be awfully nice.
Spectator here, because I've been spectating your ship.
Oh, yeah. But I'm going to have to find... I mean, I know I'm only at 44% hydrogen. I don't know how much ice I have on me. Probably not much. I just kind of decided to go out for a joyride, do some pirating, and, well, here we are. I also need to get some dinner at some point. But I'd like to be landed in a safe location before I do that. Alright, so how do I copy that down?
Go to your GPS coordinate or GPS tab.
Okay.
You should see the name of that bookmark.
Which is called
Nivik.
Nivik? Okay, yes.
Now go show it on HUD.
Yes. You are, god damn it, on the other side of the, like, almost directly below me. I could not have made this any harder on myself. Alright, well, I guess that's where we'll go.
I told you, did I not?
Yeah, no, you did. Problem is, you didn't say that before I got started. I just, like, picked a... I was like, well, fuck it. He's not here, so I just picked a direction, and apparently I picked the worst fucking direction I could.
And to be honest, that was a very easy thing to do.
Mm-hmm. That's fine. If I can find a lake or something... Is that a lake? Oh, never mind. I found a lake. I'm good. But I will be heading to your place. I'm just going to stop here and refuel on some, you know, good old-fashioned hard liquid. Hard water. Yeah, hard water. Oh, this is an opportunity for me to test out the landing gear.
Oh, this is actually one of the lakes I was pondering.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. When I was testing the server out a little bit, making sure things were going to be good. Yeah, this was one of the lakes I was actually pondering setting up in.
I think for now we will just settle here. Alright, let's put the landing gear down. Should be this, I think, right? Yep, you are... No, you are not down. Why are you not down? You should be down.
But I don't want to be.
Alright, now it decided to be down, even though it was down, but then wasn't down, but it is down. It's kind of whatever it decides to do. Connection problem. Perfect, just as I'm trying to land. I love it. It's got to be my internet. I don't know.
I got it too.
Oh, okay. It's just me loading in a giant body of water. Look at this. Real ice, not like that fake ice that I had before. We are locked. All right, so we can just turn everything off. Which not entirely sure which buttons do that. Let's do 4, 5. No. Yep. Everything is turned. God damn it! I don't even know what's turned on. Apparently I've got half of my ion engines on, which means I need to reprogram that stuff. And it's not the most glamorous landing. It's kind of, I don't know, it looks like a ballerina. Anyway, let me go set up a beacon. Do I have enough to make a beacon? Who knows? Yeah, we do. I guess let's not do it so close to the ship. And also do that. Gas station stop here. Oh wait, I do want to do control panel and come over here to ice. Yes, at the bottom. Alright, that'll do its thing. I will try to... Maybe we turn the lockers off, the locks off. Yeah, how that works. And let's close that. I don't think it's going to touch, but yeah. Okay, so let's do this. Turn locks off, number 9.
And my little tugboat actually blew up last night, so I rebuilt it. Or actually, I rebuilt it, now I'm remodeling it.
Oh, yeah?
You know, I didn't get a blueprint of the other one.
I'm trying to figure out how to land my ship so it looks normal.
Well, I would assume you would land it on the landing gear.
Yeah, well, it's apparently very ass heavy because, you know, I've got the landing gear in the front half of the ship. And I got all the heavy stuff in the back ass end of it, so she's chunga. I mean, it's not the worst. You know what, it's... whatever, it's fine. Alright, well...
Hey, you got down in one piece, that's all that matters, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's true. I didn't die on this trip, which is... yeah. That right there alone deserves a blue ribbon. Alright, let's make sure that we got ice coming in here. Ice. You know what? We got plenty of ice coming in. We're fine. I am going to log out for a second and go have some dinner. And yeah, we'll be back here in a second.